everybody. We are in our front pasture, or I am in our front pasture. This is the site of a future dry lot for our horses. This is something that we've been wanting to do for several years. We have a lot of mud in western North Carolina. I know a lot of people have a lot of mud, but we live in the second rainiest place in America next to the Northwest. A lot of people don't realize that sometimes. We live in the Blue Ridge Mountains near Smoky Mountain National Park. Last year we broke a record over 100 inches of rain. That is a lot of rain in a single year. So again, I am not a horse person. My wife is a horse trainer, has been working with horses for maybe close to 20 years now. So she does all of the horse research and I just do what she tells me to do. So I'm sitting on one of 3 big piles of, this is crushed limestone gravel. This was really hard for us to find. I think we had to get it an hour away from our homestead, which is a decent, I guess, distance to go for gravel. So we had this dropped off here maybe a month ago. And if you can see behind us, we have this run-in shelter, which is new on our property. We are working on trying to make this a dry lot. Lots of benefits having a dry lot. Again, I am not the horse expert, but the main thing is it keeps your horses off of mud in the wintertime. Horses are very, I guess, infamous for having a lot of hoof problems. And one of those things that causes it is wet hooves. So if your horses are always in the mud, that just isn't fun for horses. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get our horses off of mud and onto a nice dry lot in the wintertime. So what I'm doing today is basically prepping this area. We have some, I guess, leftover wood from this run-in shelter that I'm hoping to use for part of this border to keep in this gravel. This is gonna be 4 to 5 inches thick, I believe, is our plan. But first I need to at least start to build the border so that this gravel stays where we want it to. So I'm gonna be working on that. What else am I gonna do? There's a big old telephone pole. We had a pole that we had to take down. So I'm gonna move that. That's actually probably gonna become part of the border. So that's really what I'm working on, is just prepping it. And then we're gonna use our tractor to scrape it, to move these piles around, at least get the start of the dry lot. And for us, we still have probably a month of winter. I don't know if the horses are gonna be on this winter, or maybe spring, but this is one of our big projects. I only got about, actually, less than an hour to work today. We gotta go pick up our 12-year-old daughter's at a sleepover. So we got to go into town to get her. But I'm at least going to get started, and tomorrow, as long as it's not raining, this is going to be the big project. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of our prep work and make use of the time I got. It's actually the next day. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I don't watch football, but people are playing football somewhere and other people are watching them. I only got to work a little bit yesterday. We had to go pick up my daughter, and then we had to go do some other stuff. She got a new homestead animal yesterday, which maybe we'll do a video on it. We'll see. So I managed to get most of this pile taken care of, and there was some trash and some bricks, and then I took a lot of the scrap wood and I started working on our border here. So I have about half of the border done. The rest of the border, I'm gonna move this telephone pole for part of it. I'm gonna maybe take some trees down eventually, but my next big step is these piles. There's one pile here, another pile, that third pile. You may be able to see the third pile. So really, I'm gonna spend a good amount of time with the tractor, just starting to spread this out along the borders that I've built. So It's tractor time. I think it's about 6 o'clock. Super Bowl Sunday. This is what I did for my Super Bowl Sunday. About 6 o'clock. We are getting more light now, more daylight, which is good. And as I'm walking, you can hopefully see No, I'm not at the beach. I am at the beginning of our new dry lot for the horses. I'm gonna keep on walking because I've been working hard. I know it's not graded perfect. It's not super flat yet, but the major thing I had to do was get those piles scraped, and I was able to use our tractor. I love that tractor. This here is, I'm about on the edge of our dry lot. So this is what I've been doing today. I had some problems with the tractor actually. I had to pump up a tire. I had to clean the air filter, been a while. But I feel pretty good. We probably need one more triple load. So the same amount of our crushed limestone that we started with, we need another load of that, so 3 dump trucks, and we're hoping to get this 4 to 5 inches so that it's going to be easy to clean the horse manure. The horse urine is just going to filter through, and this is going to keep the horses' hooves nice and dry in the wintertime and the rain. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. I had a great time today. Super Bowl Sunday. I don't even know who's playing. And I hope you had another great day on the homestead.